Your brain is smaller than a football, yet it controls your entire life. Every thought, every memory, every decision comes from this 3-pound structure. But how is it built, and why is its design so powerful? Today we discuss our second brain series topic, brain size and structure. The human brain is roughly the size of 2 fists placed together. It weighs about 3 pounds, making it relatively heavy compared to body size. Despite its small size, it controls almost every function in the body. The brain has a soft, jelly-like consistency, protected by the hard skull. The skull shields the brain from injuries and external impacts. Around the brain are layers called meninges that provide extra protection. Cerebrospinal fluid surrounds the brain, acting as a cushion and shock absorber. This fluid also delivers nutrients and removes waste from brain cells. The brain's surface is called the cerebral cortex, which is folded into ridges and grooves. These folds increase the surface area, allowing more neurons to fit inside. More neurons mean more capacity for thinking, learning, and memory. The cortex is responsible for higher functions like decision-making and problem-solving. Beneath the cortex are deeper structures that handle basic life functions. The brainstem controls breathing, heartbeat, and other automatic processes. The cerebellum coordinates balance, movement, and posture. Different parts of the brain work together to manage all bodily functions. Even a small injury to the brain can affect multiple systems. This shows how important its structure and protection are. Scientists study brain anatomy to understand how structure affects function. Brain size alone does not determine intelligence or ability. Connections between neurons and their efficiency are more important than size. Healthy brain structure supports memory, learning, emotions, and coordination. Proper nutrition, exercise, and rest help maintain structural health. Understanding the brain structure is key to understanding its functions. Even small details of the brain's anatomy can reveal important insights. The brain is divided into 2 halves called hemispheres. The left hemisphere manages logic, language, and analytical thinking. The right hemisphere handles creativity, spatial awareness, and imagination. Both hemispheres are connected by a bundle of nerves called the corpus callosum. This connection allows both sides to share information efficiently. Each hemisphere is divided into 4 main lobes: frontal, parietal, temporal, and occipital. The frontal lobe controls reasoning, planning, and voluntary movement. The parietal lobe processes sensory information like touch, temperature, and pain. The temporal lobe manages hearing, memory, and emotional responses. The occipital lobe is primarily responsible for vision. These lobes work together to ensure smooth functioning of the body and mind. Beneath the lobes lie structures like the thalamus and hypothalamus. The thalamus acts as a relay station for sensory signals. The hypothalamus controls hunger, thirst, sleep, and temperature regulation. The pituitary gland, connected to the hypothalamus, releases important hormones. These deep structures keep the body balanced and responsive. Brain ventricles are hollow spaces filled with cerebrospinal fluid. They help protect the brain and maintain chemical stability. The hippocampus, located inside the temporal lobe, is essential for memory. The amygdala, also in the temporal lobe, processes emotions like fear and pleasure. Every part of the brain is interconnected through billions of neurons. The brain structure is a perfect combination of protection, efficiency, and adaptability. Its design allows humans to think, feel, and act with precision. Scientists continue to discover new details about the brain's structure every day. The size of the human brain varies slightly between individuals. Men and women have similar brain structures, though size differences exist. Brain size does not directly determine intelligence or ability. Efficiency and connections between neurons are far more important. The brain is highly plastic, which means it can change and adapt. Neuroplasticity allows the brain to form new connections throughout life. Learning, experience, and practice all shape the brain's structure. The cortex can reorganize itself to compensate for injuries or new skills. The cerebellum can adjust movement patterns through repetition and practice. Even small changes in structure can have significant effects on function. The brain's blood supply is critical for maintaining structural health. The brain receives about 20% of the body's oxygen at all times. Blood vessels supply nutrients and remove waste efficiently. Disruption in blood flow can damage brain tissue quickly. The skull provides rigid protection, but neurons and connections remain delicate. White matter inside the brain consists of nerve fibers connecting different areas. Gray matter contains neuron cell bodies responsible for processing information. Both types of matter work together for efficient communication. Brain structures also support senses, emotions, memory, and coordination. Even small regions have specialized roles that affect overall behavior. Understanding the brain's structure helps explain how it controls complex tasks. It is a combination of form, function, and adaptability. Proper care can maintain and even improve brain structure over time. Exercise, mental activity, and proper nutrition strengthen neurons and connections. The human brain is a masterpiece of engineering and biology. The outer cortex has 6 layers, each with specialized neurons. These layers allow the brain to process complex information quickly. Deep inside the brain are structures like the basal ganglia. Basal ganglia control movement and coordination of voluntary actions. The limbic system includes the hippocampus, amygdala, and other parts. It regulates emotions, learning, and memory. The brainstem includes the midbrain, pons, and medulla. It controls basic survival functions like breathing and heart rate. Cerebrospinal fluid cushions the brain and removes waste products. The meninges provide additional layers of protection around the brain. The folding of the cortex, called gyri and sulci, increases processing capacity. This folded structure allows more neurons to fit inside the limited space. Brain size varies, but efficiency depends on neuron connections, not mass. Each brain is unique, with patterns shaped by genetics and experience. Healthy lifestyle choices maintain structural integrity and function. Sleep, diet, and exercise help neurons communicate effectively. Mental exercises strengthen connections and improve cognitive abilities. Even with age, the brain can adapt and reorganize through neuroplasticity. Understanding brain structure helps in medicine, technology, and learning. It gives insight into how humans think, feel, and behave. The brain's size and structure together create the foundation of intelligence. Its design allows humans to experience, learn, and survive. Every fold, layer, and connection contributes to its extraordinary power. The human brain is truly a remarkable organ that defines humanity. Tomorrow, we will talk about the major parts of the brain, discovering each section and its function. Stay connected with our channel, MindBio Science. Join now and don't miss any powerful brain tips. Thank you for watching.